So we mentioned Autograf Tattoo, right? Well, it has reopened and is inviting everyone out for their Sober October,
That's awesome.
Friday the 13th weekend celebration. Take a look.
You may see Autograf and its beautiful mural while driving on Blanding Boulevard. It was previously closed due to the passing of its original owner, Thomas Asher. His sister Vaughn has since reopened the shop in the memory of her little brother to keep his dream alive.
So my brother Thomas Asher started tattooing out of our bedroom when he was 14 years old, and his dream was to one day own his own tattoo shop. He was blessed to train under some of the most prolific icons, Inksmith and Rogers, which is a famous shop in Jacksonville. He worked under Lyle Tuttle, who is another iconic tattoo artist. And in 2006, Thomas and I got together and he was like, I want to open this tattoo shop, and our mom had just passed. So we used the proceeds from our inheritance to make this shop the shop.
And the shop is not just a place to get tattoos, but a place where a family legacy can stay alive.
It's kind of like not just my brother Thomas's legacy, and he was a legend in his own right, but it's also our mother's legacy, because what she left us is Autograf Tattoo today.
And you can't miss Autograf Tattoo when you're driving past it. The mural painted around the entire building has a bigger meaning than you may have thought.
On the front of the building is Sailor Jerry, which is probably the most famous tattoo artist known to man. And then on the right outside of the building is Albert Einstein, because my brother said he was often misunderstood, as my brother was often misunderstood. And then Salvador Dali, he was kind of crazy, and my brother was very eclectic, and he just was a gentleman tattooer. He dressed up like he worked at Louis Vuitton, but he was a tattoo artist. People thought he was a golfer in the airport when he's got his Louis Vuitton baggage, but he was a tattoo artist, and people were often shocked because he dressed like a professional. So that is part of the Salvador Dali. Part of him is you gotta, and I have it tattooed on my chest, but he had it on his cheeks. Look good, feel good. That's what he always said. If you look good, you feel good, and you can make things happen. So that's why Salvador Dali's back there. On the back side of the building it says Asher Says Relax, because that was something he always said. And that was painted by all the people that attended his funeral. And then on this side of the building, we have Paul Rogers from Inksmith and Rogers. And then, of course, he had to paint himself on the building with his iconic pencil stick mustache, which he had for over 20 years. So that was something part of his look.
With the reopening of Autograf, Vaughn wanted to make this October special in honor of Asher.
So this year is pretty important because Thomas passed away September 26th last year. So he did have cocaine in his system, or drugs, and there was other things that considered foul play on the part of his passing. But I want to celebrate October, Sober October. I want to reinforce it. So we are doing what we're calling is our Sober October, the 13th weekend celebration, and that's celebrating the life of Thomas Asher. We're celebrating October 13th. But anybody that comes in this shop with an AA coin or an NA coin gets a free tattoo, 1 inch by 1 inch, whatever they want, because we want to celebrate their sobriety. And we want to also encourage those that are still participating in illicit drugs to consider getting sober and consider getting right with themselves, because it just takes one time trying something that is illegal and has stuff in it that you don't know. That's going to take your life. And that's what happened with my brother. So Sober October is an opportunity for us as tattoo artists and in the tattoo community to support the entire community, saying that we support sobriety, we celebrate sobriety, and we're also gonna have the traditional Friday the 13th fun. So we've got $31 black and white tattoos, we've got $62 full color, we've got an iconic piece by each artist that's $99, and that's going to be a one-of-a-kind, only done by that artist. And to celebrate Thomas Asher, he was known for his hot stuffs, which is the little devil, and those hot stuffs are going to be $130. and they'll be full color, and they'll be more like 3 to 4 inches. And we're gonna have a huge barbecue out back. The food is free. We're gonna have ribs and chicken and wings and potato salad, all the fixings that you would have at a barbecue. But it's kind of like we're breathing life back into Autograf Tattoo.
Great story, great message, and great tattooing. So I was like, well, while I'm here, you know what's really interesting, I have some old letters and poems of my dad's, and on the bottom of it said, "I love you so." And I don't want to get emotional because he's been gone for 16 years, but from suicide. But that's his handwriting, and I got it put on me. I just thought that was really, really cool. So shout out to, sorry, God, I can't even think. Melanie, who did that tattoo, our EP, Justin's wife. Beautiful tattoo work there. I had a wonderful time, and I'll always have my dad's ink on my side here, which I think is really, really cool. So thank you for that. All right.